Sullivan here for CES Boxing, here with Irvin Gonzalez, Kevin Walsh to preview their big fight coming up on November 2nd right here at Mohegan Sun Arena at Mohegan Sun Casino. Kevin, I'm going to open it up here with you. You two were supposed to fight a few weeks ago. Irvin was injured very close to the fight, so he was unable to fight. You instead accepted another opponent. We'll get to that in a second. But this will be now your fifth fight here in 2024. Obviously, being busy at this stage of your career is important. But now you're stepping up a level of competition to fight Irvin Gonzalez. Talk to me about the mentality of staying busy, but at the same time jumping on an opportunity to fight a guy of Irvin's caliber.
Yeah, I'm that type of fighter, man. I like to come, I like to be active. I like to fight. I live for this. This is my lifestyle. Boxing, that's my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to fight the best. I'm looking forward to fighting, Irvin Gonzalez. He's a tough opponent. He's a great opponent. And, I'm looking forward to putting it on him for sure.
Now, Kevin, obviously you find out at the weigh-in that Irvin can't fight. The last time when you two were supposed to go at it with each other, within minutes, right, you found out you had a new opponent. CES Boxing was able to secure somebody else for you to fight, so you still got to get in there, do your thing, get your paycheck, continue with your career. But then after the fight, when I interviewed you after the win, you said that you hope Irvin gets better, you hope that he's feeling better, and you hope that you can get right back on. It didn't seem like there was any animosity with what happened. So how fast did you accept another fight with Irvin after that fight?
Right away, because, I really, I hope that he was, not that I hope an injury on him, but I hope that he wasn't bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? I hope he wasn't bullshitting about the injury, so I wanted to give him that opportunity if he really was injured, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is being a fighter. I've been there before, so, nothing but respect to you, Irvin, but if you weren't injured, you know what I'm saying, and you just weren't ready, man, that's kind of some bitch shit too. That's some weak shit too, but that's your own life, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to speak on that, but I'm ready for war. I hope you're ready for war this time. I know you've been in the gym, so I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it.
So, Irvin, we're going to now go to you. Obviously, a very hard call you had to make to not fight the last time against Kevin due to an injury. Kevin just gave you his thoughts on what happened. We don't have to speak to the severity of the injury, but take us back to that moment. You obviously had to, step out of that fight. But then right after that fight was over, when Kevin's new opponent, you got offered this exact fight, and you accepted it within seconds. So bring me to that mentality.
I wanted to fight regardless. When I was offered the fight originally, and back in July, I wanted to fight. I said yes. Obviously, shit happens in life. I got injured, had to back out, and it's not even that I had to back out. I was made to back out. It's not that you know me. I've never backed down from a fight. If I was ready or not ready, never backed down from a fight. Always accepted a fight, whether I had fucking one arm or one leg. It doesn't matter. I'll fight. But this is a big fight for both of us. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be at 100%. I didn't want to be at 50%, 1 foot, you know what I'm saying? So I made sure that I made the right decision. I made the right decision. Coming November 2nd, I'll be at 100%. You know what I'm saying? So when we step in that ring, we're both at 100%. We get the work done.
Now, Irv, you fought plenty of 8-rounders before in your career. You fought a 10-rounder in your career. This is Kevin's only second 8-rounder. So you have more experience as the rounds. As this fight continues to go on, how does that play in your favor?
Just that I have more experience in deep waters. I've been 10 with Toka, 8 a few other times. Sure. So I have more experience being in the later rounds when it comes to endurance-wise and stuff like that. But I'm sure he has experience when it comes to being in the 8-rounders and stuff like that, going into those deep waters when it comes to sparring and stuff, sparring multiple rounds. So just knowledge and stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
So, Kevin, I'm going to take it to you now. So, growing up in the sport, watching guys like Irvin build their career, where you are now is where Irvin once was, and you've seen where Irvin's been able to take his career. Irvin was the guy, right? And now you are trying to be the next guy. You're trying to be where Irvin is now. So, how does it, the mentality take of you now knowing that you're coming up, you're knocking off fighters as you climb that ratings, you've got a belt, you're trying to get your biggest win of your career now against Irvin. How does the next guy beat the guy on November 2nd?
Just be me, man. Just be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different type of fighter, I'm a beast. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really know how to explain it, but you know, I was born for this. I was really born for this. And you know, November 2nd, people are gonna see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just a boxer. You know, I'm not just a puncher. You know, I can do it all. You know what I'm saying? And I can go into late rounds. You know, I can go into late rounds. I can go into 8 rounds. I don't really think it's gonna make it the 8 rounds. You know, I think I'm gonna take him out before then, with all due respect. But I'm ready for 8 rounds.
Now, Irvin, you look at the best fighters in this weight class, the best fighters in New England, the Northeast, the East Coast. You guys are up there. You're continuing to climb the ranks. What does it mean on November 2nd that the winner of this fight is going to be considered the best at those weight class in the Northeast, in New England? There's a lot on the line here, but to get your claim back as where you were, the best in this weight class in New England, how important is that to you?
Well, originally that's not my weight class. Fighting a weight class,
so
I'm fighting a weight class above my weight class.
To get you back to being one of the best
But
fighters in the Northeast,
yeah,
one of the names, one of the marquee fighters here in New England, in the Northeast, Irvin Gonzalez, back on top if you could beat Kevin Walsh on November 2nd.
So when I do beat you, November 2nd, just goes to show that I should have been here a long time ago. Obviously, I dealt with issues outside of the ring where it did me my wrong outside and inside the ring. But now 100% focus and in the gym and in the ring, November 2nd, just puts me back where I should have been years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm still one of the top fighters at these 2 weight classes at 126, 130 in New England and the Northeast. So it just goes to show that I haven't gone anywhere.
So Kevin just said if this fight goes 8 rounds, he's already given the fans a little bit of spoiler on where he thinks this fight's going to go, how it's going to end. How do you see this fight playing out on November 2nd?
I don't make predictions. We'll just see how it is November 2nd. I don't like making predictions. If he doesn't think it's going to go 8 rounds, it might not go 8 rounds. It might go 8, might go 3, might go 4, who knows? But we'll find out November 2nd.
Now, if you've fought all over the world, all over the country, but you fought also here at Mohegan Sun. You know what it's like, especially with the fans that CES Boxing gets. This place is always close to sold out. There's thousands and thousands of people here cheering. You guys are the co-feature on one of the biggest fight cards that this venue's ever had. I know that's important to both you guys, but what's it like when you walk through that tunnel and you hear thousands of people cheering either for you, against you, whatever it is, that energy that you get here at Mohegan? Give the fans a little bit of a prediction on what that energy is going to be like on November 2nd.
Just going to hype me up even more, you know. The fans being there and especially a sold-out crowd or something like that, it hypes you up even more to get in that ring and go straight to work, you know. That's it, really.
Now, you fought here at Mohegan a few times ago. No stranger to big crowds. You always bring a lot of people. Brockton certainly supports you every time you fight, no matter where you fight. What's that energy like when you get out there and you have all your fans supporting you?
It's unbelievable. You know, it really is. It's unbelievable. It's a dream come true. Ever since the amateurs, you know, I dreamed about moments like this, fighting on the big stage, Mohegan Sun. You know, my last fight I fought at Foxwoods. You know, I love this place, man. I love Mohegan Sun. You know, big promotion, CES, man. Shout out to you guys. And now you got me fighting, you know, a big opponent, big name like Irvin Gonzalez, you know. This is all just, you know, it's my stories, it's already written. It's just it's on me to play the part, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here.
Now, Kel, we talk a lot about fight cities in the sport of boxing. We have Boston, we have Philadelphia, Los Angeles, but I think lost in that whole Boston is Brockton and Worcester, 2 of the best fight cities that we have that CES and other promoters have drawn on in this area for decades. Right? What does it mean to represent Brockton in such a big fight with a rivalry like against Worcester?
It means the world, man, just, you know, to represent Brockton because of, you know, Rocky Marciano, Marvin Marvelous Hagler. I just came from the statue today, man, you know what I'm saying? It means the world for me to, you know, to be able to represent Brockton, you know, and take the footsteps of Marvin Hagler, you know, Rocky Marciano, you know, now you got King Kevin Walsh. It's, you know, it's history in the making.
Irv, Worcester, I know it's important. It's very dear to you to represent the city of Worcester. Going up against one of Brockton's finest, I know that this is a big moment for you, not just for your career, but also to represent the city of Worcester.
Of course, Worcester is the fighting city of Massachusetts. How I look at it, you got Edwin Rodriguez, you got Jose Rivera, you got Bobby Harris, and Sean Fitzgerald and multiple others. Recently, you got Kyrie Gray Pitts, you got Ken Ball, you got Keno Luna, Jermaine Ortiz.
Yeah.
Come on, you got everybody from Worcester in New England right now. We're the top dogs, and that's how I look at it. And to represent my city, I'm a diehard Worcester native, Worcester guy, and to fight somebody from Brockton, a different city from Massachusetts, just means a little bit more, you know, like what city's better. So I guess we'll come to find out November 2nd.
Irv, last thing before we go, final thoughts here, final statement to Kevin Walsh before you guys meet in the ring on November 2nd.
You know, just stay in the gym, you know, train well. We'll see each other November 2nd, or November 1st, and then November 2nd we'll be in the ring together. You know, all the best wishes to you in this camp, and simple as that.
Kev, any final words for Irvin?
Nothing, man. Same thing. Just stay in the gym, stay healthy. Don't let nothing fall on your foot. Let's just get ready for war, man. That's it, because I'm ready.
Yes, sir.
Fight fans, you heard it. They're both ready for war. This is one of the biggest fights we've ever had here at Mohegan Sun at CES Boxing. I can't wait. I've already got the goosebumps going. Kevin Walsh, Irvin Gonzalez, Brockton versus Worcester. You cannot get a bigger fight here at their stage in their career. November 2nd, tickets are on sale now. Make sure you get yours before it sells out. This arena right behind me will be sold out. It's an incredible night of boxing, and this fight right here will steal the show. Kevin Walsh, Irvin Gonzalez, thank you for your time today. We'll see you guys on November 2nd.